Hi guys, I feel lucky. You know why? We are living in such a time. India is finally becoming independent. It is reducing its dependency on China as well as America. You know how? India is developing its very first operating system called INEOS, which will be a very tough competition for Apple. And it is also developing another operating system called Bar OS, which will be a competition for Android. So be careful, both Android and iOS. This Bar OS is developed by some IIT students. Let me read out IIT Madras's tweet for you guys. Release of indigenous mobile operating system Bar OS today. The operating system has been developed by IIT Madras. Okay. Let's stop all this. Some of you guys might ask, what the fuck is OS, bro? Let me tell you. Devices will have two things. One is an hardware and another is software. In this software, there will be OS and OS versions. OS means Windows. OS versions means Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10. And in Android, KitKat, Tiramisu, Snow Cone, like that. Just imagine if Indian OS beats Android, it'll be like, fuck off Android, bahar nikal ja India se. Now comes the big question. Why is government concentrating on mobiles rather than computers? Government is also trying that. In 2015, government developed an OS called BOSS. Literally, the name has such swag, right? BOSS stands for Bharat Operating System Services. Of course, we all know majority people use mobile phones when compared to computers because nowadays we can do everything in mobile. That too after when Jio released free internet, whole India was like holding mobile phones in one hand and jerking off in the other hand. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Coming to the point, why is India developing its own OS? Problem is monopoly, boss. Everyone are using Android, and Android is an American based company. What if one day America starts a war against India? Then we won't have any communications. That's why we should have our own operating system. And India is trying to develop it. Bar OS is developed by using Android open source project. It is a separate platform in Google. Anyone can develop their own operating system using this platform. That's why we can see similarities of Android in Bar OS in the images that are released. Does that mean Android is the mastermind behind Bar OS? No guys, Android open source project is just a platform. It is like a empty sheet and we have drawn on that empty sheet. Using that open source we have created or developed another operating system. So credit goes to Indians as well. There is one disadvantage in Bar OS. We can't download apps. Now you guys might think, what? Is it? Then what is the use of Bar OS? Of course guys, India does not have its own Play Store. So in order to use apps, we would have to download the APKs. What are the advantages of Bar OS? Bar OS will have many more features. And in terms of security, it will have the highest security. It could also improve the battery life of the device, which of course everyone wants. At last guys, I have only one fear. What ringtones it might have? What if it contains Narendra Modi's voice? Just imagine, a call comes and the phone rings. Namaskar mitron, मैं नरेंद्र मोदी, भाई और बहनों. Just imagine, instead of Siri and Alexa, we'll have Mamata Banerjee's voice. Kaku! Kaku!